Welcome back to Sakura Nova, everybody. Don't forget to check the video description for links to the game on Steam, as well as our Discord server and other ways you can support the channel. In the last episode, Zero has gone missing after trying to fight 100,000 undead. Not really by himself, but by his units lonesome, and shit kind of got real. Oh crap!
You're not supposed to take on a mega super fate on your own, dude.
I'm also not supposed to swear within the first minute of the video, but here we are.
It's a Sakura game. They're gonna
it's
get demonetized anyway.
If I go looking for Dad, I'll lose the right to become a knight. I wanted to surpass my own weakness, my own helplessness, so I can protect others. I wished for a second chance to get rid of my regrets. That's why I aim to become a knight, the country's symbol of power. I believe that if I could become a knight, the people I could protect would far outnumber those that I failed to save in the past. Becoming a knight was my dream, my goal, my whole life. Now you're telling me that I won't be able to become one just because I want to look for my dad? Are all those steps I climbed on the way to becoming a knight since the day he first picked me up will all be rendered meaningless? How stupid. I don't even need to think about it, do I? If I think about all I really want, I already know what the right thing to do is. Yeah, I already know.
Where are you going with all those weapons on you?
I could ask the same of you two. What are you two doing out with your weapons? What?
How rude. Isn't it obvious? We're gonna go look for Zero.
What the are you thinking? What the are you thinking?
You were planning on doing the same, were you not?
I'm different. It's only natural for a kid to want to save their parent. But you two...
And it's only natural for teammates who want to support their leader. No matter how accomplished a knight you are, acting alone is forbidden. You must always act together with your team. That's the knight's ironclad rule. Yep. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You just worry about finding Zero, Mikage. Kaguya and I will have your back.
I was hoping you were gonna go for that reference. But anyway, I appreciate the offer, but I can't let you two do that.
Why? Is there some kind of problem?
Don't you understand? If you two do this, then you won't be able to become knights either. I can't get you involved just for my sake.
We're going because we want to, so you're not going to get us involved or anything. Or do you believe that you have to take responsibility for what we do of our own free will too, leader? If so, then you're truly a splendid leader.
Wait a minute, you two. Think about this rationally. Are you really okay with not becoming knights?
Don't worry. I will still become a knight. Yeah, so will I, obviously. It'll be a big problem if I couldn't.
Then don't say stupid things that you're coming with me.
I will become a knight, and I will find Zero as well. Yeah, I'm gonna get it all!
What kind of stupid...
Will you stop calling us stupid already? If you won't shut up, I'll break your jaw, okay?
Scary. Have you always been like this, Kaguya?
A teammate's problem is the whole team's problem. It's only natural for us to help you. Stop thinking about unnecessary things and let us help you. Kagi has become a lot less formal since she started living with us.
She started using contractions
and
everything.
But I agree with her. It's true that I've dreamed of becoming a knight since I was a child. You could say it was my life's goal, even. But it's not so important that I'm willing to throw away my comrades for it. Nor is it the kind of knight I want to become. Besides, Zero was injured protecting my father. My father owes his life to Zero, so it's only natural to want to pay off that debt. I couldn't stand the shame of simply doing nothing.
What about you, Arisa? Don't you have to become a knight to provide for your family? Then there's no need for you to take this kind of risk.
If any of my siblings were in a similar situation, I'd definitely go searching for him. I mean, they're my family, so of course I'd have to. I love them. And if I had to give up on helping them to become a knight, then I'm sure no one in my family would approve. They'd get angry at me instead for sure. I'm everyone's big sister. I gotta be cool for all of them. And even if I couldn't become a knight, I'll just become a mercenary outside. Plenty of people are gonna pay bounties for monster heads.
Huh. You've really thought this through, Arisa.
Gotta think of any kind of revenue.
But it's what are you, a crane? But it's still too risky.
Money's tight. What are you saying? We're not going to search for Zero, so it's not risky at all.
What do you mean?
Did you forget what the instructor said? If you can't stand standing still, then do some training. So we're just going out for some training. We're going to go to the wasteland to train. So who knows? We might run into Zero accidentally. Indeed, This is just training.
Do you really think that kind of excuse is going to work?
If it doesn't, we can just get Zero and my father to back us up.
That's a good point.
Covering for your daughter who saved the man who you owe your life is only natural as the head of the family. Maybe Kaguya's a rain. I'm sure Zero won't just leave you out to dry either, right? Especially if you saved him.
Yeah, too sure are persistent.
Persistent? Don't you mean reliable?
It's the same thing, really. Are you two really okay with this?
Of course we are. Foolish question.
All right. Then please help me out, you two.
Leave it to us. We'll definitely find Zero.
All
Alright, does everybody have their hunt marks in their pockets?
right, let's take a short break. We've been going for literally minutes.
I can still keep going.
Yeah, but we haven't stopped walking since we left the capital. If we don't okay, sorry to interrupt the flow, but this game has done a much better job at the flow of time and expressing it than Sakura Magical Girls did.
Because
like, even though this game isn't also giving us hard time most of the, like, it's not saying 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, like, even though it hasn't been saying that, it's giving just enough exposition in the dialogue that you sort of get a feel for how long
and like
things have been happening.
Not just that, but they don't reuse cells for everything.
Yeah.
So we know where this is in comparison to where the last one was.
Good point. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm curious if it's the same writer or different writers who do the different games or different directors, but yeah, whoever was in charge of this one stepped up their game. Like, either they stepped up their game from previous Sakura games, or it's a different and better talented writer who knows how to do story pacing. It's really impressive. Anyway, if we don't rest while we have the chance, we'll be too tired to react when it matters.
Aren't you worried about Zero, though?
No, not at all. My old man won't die that easily. Nothing's gonna happen if we get to him a tiny bit later. He's probably got a Pomander of Raising active. Honestly,
and on top of that, he probably has a bunch of Phoenix Downs.
Exactly. We'd be in bigger trouble if you two tired yourselves out. So we're gonna take a break here.
You're so calm even now.
Well, I'm still your leader.
By the way, there's something that's been bothering me this whole time. There's different kinds of undead, right? Which kind does Zero's unit run into? According to my father, they were all zombies.
Living corpses, huh?
Hey, do zombies have intelligence or feelings? I don't believe so. The only driving force behind zombies is their attachment to the living. Their only goal is to attack living things. Huh, so they don't really make use of teamwork or anything, right? They do not. Why? And how come 100,000 zombies just showed up together at the wastelands?
Huh. What a very logical conclusion.
I can see that from, like, Boots or something.
Boots?
Yeah, Boots.
What about Boots?
Little booger Boots.
What are you talking about, Arisa?
Oh, the little floaty bag things, you know.
Oh, Boots.
Revenant Souls.
Yeah, got
Boots.
I thought you were saying the footwear kind of boots.
Nah. Those
okay.
aren't undead. I mean, technically, they're skin.
Anyway, now that you mention it, it is pretty strange. A huge group showing up like that all at once just can't be a coincidence, right?
I can't believe I overlooked something so simple.
God, internal logic in a Sakura game. I am genuinely impressed.
The only solution that makes sense is there's someone out there creating and controlling these zombies.
Wait up. Are zombies something you can just make?
As long as you have corpses, they're relatively simple to create.
How the hell did they get 100,000 corpses?
The real problem is how to control 100,000 of them. You need an absurd amount of magical strength for that. At the very least, there's no human out there who could do it. Oh shit, we're going to the actual palace.
Could it be that the magic that injured Dad was cast by the same magician?
It's quite likely.
This is starting to look more and more suspicious. Alright, let's keep going.
Roger. I like how I've turned everything Arisa says into like some kind of weird Tarantino aside.
Ah, I like that. I don't sense any monsters around. The real problem is how we're going to find Dad. There's no guarantee he's even still in the area. It'll be a pain, but it looks like our only choice is to start searching the entire area, huh?
That won't be necessary. He's this way.
How do you know that?
I asked the spirits of the wind and the earth if they'd seen a wounded human knight around here.
What?
There's nowhere on earth where there aren't spirits.
Okay.
And there's nothing the spirits don't know.
Okay.
It's much faster to ask them than to search blindly, don't you think?
You can do that?
Is Kaguya like a craftsman? As long as they haven't taken physical forms, like the spirit that attacked Arisa the other day, spirits can't be seen by humans.
Maybe she is a red mage after all. She just... Because she's got the one sword, she just hasn't been using her little floaty thing to cast magic until now.
However... Oh, that's probably what her hairpiece is.
There you go. Oh yeah, that does look like a red mage thing. Boy, lots of Final Fantasy XIV references.
She's a quote samurai. However, humans born with the ability to use magic can see them. They can hear and talk to them as well. Amazing! I had no idea you could do stuff like that with magic. She's a Pajal. That's what's going on.
Okay. A Pajal with who has red mage.
I mean,
scared.
they have magical ability. I'm
They
sure Isumiyan
do.
could kick all of our asses. Well, not regretting bringing me along now, are you?
Yeah.
At any rate, it's this way.
Dad! Dad, are you here? Ugh, jeez. I was just settling down to enjoy my nap, too. But someone had to come yelling and disturb me. Dad! Huh! If it isn't my son. And he's got a girl on each arm. Are you here for a picnic? You look like you're living it up. Looks like you're doing just fine. Of course, who do you think I am? Ha ha ha! I'm level 75. I'm a hacks. I won't kick the bucket that easily.
But those are some serious injuries.
I hadn't noticed because it was in my blind spot, but now that she mentioned it, I could see a lot of blood running down a gash from each side of his leg. The spot near his feet is dyed reddish brown with dried blood. Ha! Don't worry. The bleeding has stopped. It looks pretty bad, but I'm not in danger of dying or anything. Well, my legs won't move, so I can't make my way back. If you're this lively, why didn't you just call for help on the link shell? Don't tell me you were just trying to slack off. That's why I had a chance to relax. Though I couldn't contact anyone even if I wanted to. My link shell is broken. I can receive signals, but I can't send any. You guys have some though, right? No, we'd be in big trouble if anyone knew we were out here searching for you. So we left our radios at home. I see. I think I have an idea what's going on right now. But, well, that's a problem. What could be more of a problem than the situation you're in right now? Well, you see, that giant horde of zombies is about to go attack the capital.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I managed to plant a bug on their boss during the battle, so I was able to overhear their plans. Somehow they spoke perfect English, but don't think about that too hard.
This is bad. We gotta get back there and warn everyone.
It's no use. They'll beat us there by a bit. But don't look so worried. The Knights will be able to take them on. Though, given their numbers, I suppose the Knights will suffer some losses as well. Worst case scenario, there may be some civilian casualties too. However, there is one way to prevent casualties and stop the zombies from attacking the capital. What is it? Stop with all the grandstanding and just say it. It's simple. We just gotta take out their boss. Do that, and all the zombies will go back to being dead.
Haven't you ever been in a dungeon? You defeat the boss and all the ads go away.
These zombies are only moving because they're powered by magic from their boss. In other words, before they make it to the city, you three have to take out their boss. Considering the state I'm in, I'll let you three handle the good part.
Remember, ignore the ads, just burn. So you're telling us to rush head on into that horde of zombies?
There's no need for that. It seems their boss can't move from their hideout. Well, I did get her pretty bad during our fight. Oh shit! Now she's got a very deep manly voice thanks to me. But that's fine.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Maybe she just had a cold. She probably couldn't move even if she wanted to. I was able to figure out where their hideout is by tracking the location of the bug. If you wait until the zombies head out and infiltrate their hideout, you should be able to reach their boss without seeing much combat. That all makes sense, but who exactly is their boss? Ha! She's a middle-class demon. Quite a pretty one, too, because of course she is.
A middle-class demon? That's not something the three of us can...
I already dealt her a serious injury, remember? She can barely stand up right now. It's probably all she can do just to control the zombies and heal up. She's at 5% strength right now, at best.
And she's like Odin, she doesn't reload health. That's still pretty dangerous.
But we've got to do it. We're the only ones who can do anything to stop the zombies from attacking.
And you'll get mantles for killing her.
Haha! Well said. You need that fat loot. I'd expect no less from my son. You three
6 of those and you get Santeskin.
You three have to protect everyone right now.
It's pretty sweet. Check it out.
Even if she is weakened, our opponent this time is quite strong. Will you still come with me?
A foolish question. Yeah. Team's got to do everything together. I'll follow you anywhere, leader.
All right. Let's go out and hunt ourselves a demon. And that is a good place to stop because we are out of time for this one.
No!
Thank you all very much for watching. We're probably going to have a sexy demon in the next one, so prepare for that. We will see you in 24 hours for another episode.
You know a sexy demon requires only one voice, right?
Oh yes I do. You're about to make a few of them very happy. Especially Press Start. Shout out to Press Start for all your comments.
Oh no, not that voice.
Not that voice?
I mean, there's sexy woman, and then there's sexy demon.
I'm a little scared.